So we're gonna get right into the warm up. I want you guys to stand here, take a nice long step out to the side and push yourself right back. So feel your weight shift onto that leg and then push yourself back. Good. Just like that. We're just getting the legs nice and loose and warmed up. You don't have to drop down super low into a low lateral lunge. Good, let's switch sides. We're gonna go 30 seconds on the other side now. So today, if you have a wall nearby, that will be helpful, or you can use a chair like we've been doing for many of our balancing exercises. Good, step over to the side. Nice. Next, we're gonna go into high knees, all right? Just picking our knees up. Keep your core activated here, back straight, chest up. Here, we're getting the hip flexors kind of going. Try to loosen up, all right? Pick the speed up here. Get nice and loose. Good, good. Today, we have 2 rounds of our leg movements. We got 5 movements. We're gonna get started here in just a second. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so get by your wall, get a hand on it, and we're gonna do leg lifts forward first, right? Keep that leg straight, come forward. Keep the core activated, guys. Back straight, chest up. Here, we're focused on our hip flexor. We're here for 30 seconds on this side. And we'll switch and we'll do 30 seconds on the other side. So if you have your chair, you can just move to the other side of the chair, or you can move it to your other side. Really focus on trying to keep your back straight, your chest up. Posture, remember posture, always with these exercises, guys. Good. Keep that leg as straight as possible. We don't want too much bend here. Keeping that leg straight gives us a little bit more resistance. Like I said, with these bodyweight workouts, we don't have much resistance that we're working against, so we have to generate it by how we use our body. Good, in 5 seconds, we're gonna switch exercises. Next movement is gonna be lateral leg lift. So again, legs straight, we're going out to the side. All right, this is a small muscle group that we're targeting here. We got our piriformis, our little hip muscles right here that we're getting activated. Again, keep that leg as straight as possible. Keep your posture as straight as possible. Back straight, chest up. Belly button drawn in towards your spine. Try not to shift too much. We're gonna switch over to our other side now. Good. Keep that leg as straight as possible. And now understand also that our leg that's moving is not the only one that's working. Right? So this leg that we're standing on, we're working on keeping balance. And so it's a different set of muscle groups that are getting activated. So even though we have a wall or a chair, you want to minimize, like, see, I can just like kind of tap on this foam roller that I'm using today. Good. Third movement, we're going right into it. We're going to do leg lifts, rear leg lifts, right? So keep that leg as straight as possible. I'm actually gonna turn to the side so y'all can get a little bit better angle. Keep that leg as straight as possible. Lift it up as high as possible. Feel those hamstrings and those glutes activate right here. Good. And we'll switch. We're gonna do the other side. So I'll move this foam roller to the other side. Good. Keep that leg as straight as possible. Again, this leg that's on the ground is still working to keep balance. So don't completely rely on your chair or wall. Just kind of lightly touch it just to assist you with your balance. Of course, if you need more help with your balance, then yeah, use it a little bit more. But you kind of have to feel yourself out there. Good. Here we go. We got 5 seconds right here. And we've done this exercise before. This is our 4th one today, but we're gonna do hip openers. So knees come up and go out. Hip openers, really working on opening those hips up. It's a great exercise for mobility. Challenge yourself by getting that leg up as high as you can and taking it out as far back as you can. Minimize how you use your chair or your wall. Good, let's switch sides. Here we go, hip openers. Nice. Try to get a big range of motion here. Drive those knees up, take them out. Drive them up, take them out. Should be a nice fluid movement. Again, not so jerky, so we don't have to here, then out, and then back. We want it to be nice and fluid. If you're not able to drive it up that far, that's okay. We will get there. Just get up just as high as you can. Here we go, 5 seconds, and we're gonna go into our last movement today, which is a split stance deadlift. So a nice strong stance. I got my right leg up, send the hips back. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings, squeeze the glutes at the top, right? Send them back, squeeze the glutes at the top. Very intentional with squeezing those glutes at the top so that we can activate those glute muscles, feel what we need to feel. We're going for 30 seconds on each side. And this is the end of our first round. I'm gonna switch to the other side, left leg forward. Again, send the hips back. Feel that stretch in the front hamstring, squeeze the glutes at the top. Very good, y'all, good. Send them back, squeeze the glutes at the top. Imagine you're picking something off the ground, squeeze the glutes at the top to stand up, right? Use your legs as much as possible. Our legs are our biggest muscle group, which is why it's my favorite workout day, because it's what's gonna get us around as we age. Now, just a few seconds, we're gonna go into round 2. Again, remember, find your wall, your chair. First movement, straight forward leg lifts. That leg up as straight as possible. Lift it up as high as possible. Targeting these hip flexors here. You should start to feel everything get tight from the front all the way to the back. You should feel it on your leg that's on the ground because it's balancing. We're gonna switch to the other side. Boom, we feel the hip flexor here. You kind of feel your glutes activated on that leg that's planted in the ground because it's working to keep your body balanced, okay? Understand what you're feeling. Very good. Remember to keep the core activated. Again, it's a lot to think about. These are simple movements, but it allows us to focus on posture, on keeping our core activated and tight, on feeling what we need to feel. Good. We're going into the second movement. Remember, it's lateral raise. Good job. You guys were here yesterday. These first three movements are a lot like our three-headed monster for our upper body. So just kind of think of it that way. We're really attacking each of these angles though by just staying on it for 30 seconds. Good. Really working to keep balance, right, as you go. Good, let's switch sides. Here we go, plant that leg. Again, minimize how much you use your balancing tool, whether it's a wall or a chair. Good. Try to stay as vertical as possible. When I lift my leg up, I'm working not to allow my torso to lean over to the side too much. So I may lean a little bit, but I'm working to stay as vertical as possible, right? That way we're targeting those muscles that we want to. All right, third movement, we're going to the rear leg lifts. We'll go with our right leg first. Good, back straight, chest up. Again, with this one, I'm working not to allow my torso to go too far forward. Trying to stay as vertical as possible. Keep the leg as straight as possible. Keep that core activated. Good job, keep it going. Feel those glutes get activated. Now switch to the other side. Left leg coming up. Right leg planted. Should feel strong and balanced on this right leg. Nice and controlled. Very good. Belly button in towards your spine, back straight, chest up. We're almost there. We're getting through it. Our next movement, remember, is our hip openers. Here we go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, hip openers. We're going to our right side. So we got our chair or wall on our left hand. Boom, open the hips up. Here we go, y'all. Open it up. You should be feeling all those muscles around your hips right now. I know mine are starting to feel tight, so you gotta kind of force yourself. Drive those knees up. Take your time. Stay at a consistent pace. Let's switch sides. Stay at a consistent pace that you're allowed to kind of hold on to. So if you're going too fast and you need to slow down, just make sure you're taking the same amount of time when you bring that foot down. Take a breath and keep it going. We just want to stay consistent. We're only here for 15 minutes. We just want you guys to be able to move throughout the entire thing and get what you need to get out of it. Good, we're almost there. 5 seconds. We're going into our last movement, our split stance deadlift. So nice strong stance, right foot up, send the hips back, feel that hamstring stretch, squeeze the glutes at the top. Remember, we're imagining picking something up off the ground, squeeze the glutes at the top. Very good. Remember, with our split stance, we don't want to be tight roping, so you don't want to have a narrow stance. You want your feet to be shoulder width apart so that we have a strong base to push or pull from. Good, let's switch sides. Starting to sweat. Here we go now. Left leg up forward, sending the hips back. My posture is good. My back is straight, my chest is up. Feeling what I need to feel, right? Hamstrings stretch when I send my hips back. Squeeze the glutes at the very top, right? Like we're picking something up. Good, y'all. We're almost there. This is our last movement. We're gonna go into our fit finisher for the day. We got 3, 2, 1. Today's fit finisher. We have a toe raise into a calf raise. So with our toe raise, we're targeting the TA, the tibialis anterior, which is the front part of our lower leg. And then the calf raise obviously is targeting our calves, right? The lower part of our leg. So we're here for 1 minute. Find your rhythm, find your breath. Again, if you need to grab, put your hands on the wall, put your hand on the chair to make sure that you keep your balance, totally fine. We just want to keep on moving. If you can pick up the pace, pick up the pace. We want to get in as many reps as we can. We're trying to explode up on these calf raises. Exploding up, toe raise. Good. We're almost there, y'all. Come on, finish strong. We want to finish strong with all of our workouts. We take our time, even though we only have a condensed amount of time, we take our time warming up. We finish strong. Here we go. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Good job, y'all. We're going into our cool down now. Use your wall, your chair while you have it now. We're gonna go right into a quad stretch. So with your leg that's away from the wall or chair, just grab your right foot and just pull. Try to keep your chest up. Again, we're focusing on balance here. Slow your breathing down. Nice, slow, deep breaths. In your nose, out your mouth. Just kind of relax into the stretch. Good, let's switch sides. Here we go. Pull that left foot up. Focus on getting your posture right. So we're not like leaning forward. We just want to be straight up. Try to find your balance. Use your tool to help assist with that balance. You guys did a great job today. Man, I'm excited. Here we go. We're going into our last stretch. So let's go to a wide stance, right? So we're gonna go down to our right leg. Feel that stretch in your hamstring. Let's hold it down here for just a little while. Slow your breathing down. Every time you breathe out, let's try to get a little bit deeper in that stretch. So I take a slow, deep breath in. Breathe out, get a little deeper into that stretch. Right? Let's come up. Let's go over to the other side. Reach down. If you can touch the ground, great, but that's not the goal here. The goal is to feel what you're supposed to feel. We want to feel this left hamstring getting a good stretch, not overly stretched. So don't overreach yourself to touch the ground. Again, we're not thinking about the task, we're thinking about the process. Like the process here is to feel that stretch in our hamstring. So go down just far enough to where you feel that and try to get relaxed into that position. Good, let's come up top. Let's take one reach down to the bottom as far back as you can. One reach back up top, back as far as you can. Open the lungs up. And that is a wrap, day 3, level 0. Good job today. It was a great leg day. Guys, remember to recover. I'm gonna see you on the next Fit in 15. Boom.